How's it going? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I get this video coming to you guys as promised here. I wanted to thank you real quick about taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's look at a few things, see if we can figure out, a couple ways that'll help you guys bring more traffic to the website and overall leads to you every single month. Now, that being said, you guys service a lot of different area. Where did I see that before? About us, I believe. Let me just verify that again. Yep. So 26 different states. So a lot of the Midwest and looks like a little bit of the South. So you're kind of a lot of different areas. So, but what I did see, obviously, uh, this is where we would consider to be, your main office. I don't know if you have offices in any of these other states, but that looks like your main one there if you have other ones. Now, I went ahead and I did look up in your town, and you were ranking your Google business profile right down through here, of course. Now, just for the sake of the video, I chose, one of the major service areas. I could have done down in Rockford, Illinois. I went ahead and chose Madison, Wisconsin, just for the sake of the video. Now, what I typed in is roofing Madison, WI, so Wisconsin there. Now, what this is what we consider to be a buyer intent keyword. So it's a phrase that somebody would type in looking for a roofing company within Madison, Wisconsin to do some services for them. Now, you guys obviously have a lot of area to cover. What I would probably do on your website is have a service areas tab with all the different states that you cover, and then you can go in through those links within that page. And really, I would choose some of the major areas that you would want to work in each state and create a page on your website for each of those, so you can try and rank just that specific page of your website for each location or specific area within a state that you would want to really do a lot of work in and really target. Because a lot right now, I'll show you here in a second too. Most of the keywords that you have within your website right now are going to be nationwide searches, so they're going to be a little bit harder to get any true paying customers from. Now, with that being said, there's going to be a few ways to rank on a first page of Google for any of these different keywords, right? So we can do it through ads, which I tend to normally stay away from, because normally around 80% of people are instantly going to disregard any types of ads that they see anyways, especially when it comes to a service-based industry, mainly because the organic rankings down through here from the Google Business Profile Map Pack and then the organic listings for the websites are going to seem a lot more credible than people running ads. So that's why mainly the high majority of people are going to instantly disregard these. And then, of course, we want to be able to rank within the top 3 here or rank a website if we can't rank our Google Business Profile in that area, just because we don't have an office there, is where we want to be able to rank our website. So a Google Business Profile can only rank for you guys, if I say this right, Brodhead is the only place that's going to rank, and it does rank in that area. And you guys are definitely the top when it comes to there. Now, other areas where you can't rank your Google Business Profile, like Madison, Wisconsin, you would be able to rank your actual website. So I did pull up Paramount Roofing and Siding here in Madison to be one of the top competitors when it at least comes to the website for this area, and it looks like they're the top when it comes to their Google Business Profile as well. Okay. Now, of course, we want to be able to be on the first page for as many of these specific keywords as possible, because about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this first page when choosing a company as well. So with that being said, I want to come back over to your website here real quick too. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so with your guys' website, with the amount of area that you cover, it's going to be a little bit more, it's a little trickier to set up your website correctly. Now, I would set up the website as the home page, really being, talking about or breaking down some of the services that you guys provide with interlinkings to some of these other service pages that you have, and then some keywords involving the Brodhead, Wisconsin office, as we can kind of create your homepage as our home base practically. And then I would have an area service tab, again, with all the different state that you guys cover, almost like this About Us tab here. I would have a service area page with all of these here, and then you could actually click on each of these. These would all be clickable links that would bring you to a different page of the website. Talking, in Alabama, what would be the major areas that you cover within there, and then you can actually click on towns within Alabama or cities to dive in even deeper to a specific area, really. And what this allows you to do is set up little home pages of your website for each of these different areas that you would want to service to really hunker down and again target certain areas that you would want to. Okay. Like for me, I live in Columbia, Missouri. Maybe you want to, create a Columbia, Missouri tab and really hunker down and target some of the area there to try and get some more business in Columbia. That's just an example, right? But normally Google wants to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on a homepage. Now, this is where a lot of research comes in, especially on those service area tabs. If you're wanting to target Columbia, Missouri again, where I live at, you would want to, really take a look at who is currently ranking in Columbia, Missouri for roofing and really pick apart their website to create that page as closely related to their homepage as possible, because we want our page to look as organic for the area as we can with the different types of keywords, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with the website. It just takes a little bit of research and time to really figure out how to do it correctly. But the correct amount of content and keywords is always going to be the major factor. Now, Paramount Roofing is going to be our top for roofing Madison, Wisconsin. So maybe you wanted to target this area, right? So I would be coming to their homepage, which we're on, and I would really try and see how do they have this laid out, as Google is definitely using them as we would consider the reference point for everybody else that's coming into the area and trying to rank a website. And we would see they probably have somewhere around 1,000 to 1,200 words of content, and we would want to stick somewhere within there because we don't want too far under or too far over. That's going to throw a red flag for our website, and it's not going to look as organic or competitive against Paramount Roofing either. So you'd want to do this for every single area that you would want to try and rank within. And again, you can kind of see how they have this laid out too, and then they are going to have keywords within here as well. So roofing contractor serving Madison, Wisconsin. This is probably what we consider a keyword there, right? Now, keywords is how Google, when they come to crawl your website, is going to figure out, what type of services you guys do and where you provide them at. And again, these are the same types of phrases that people are typing into Google. So again, this is how Google is going to index you for people to find you. Okay. So before I ramble on and create this video being 30 minutes long, I went ahead and I threw both you and then Paramount into this paid program I use called Ahrefs. Now this is going to give me a general overview of your overall website health and performance. So these first two ratings here are strength and trust ratings with Google. Now they are rated out of 100, but really once you get into the 30s and 40s, we know you have a pretty powerful website at that point. Now we can tell you haven't built much power or trust out with Google quite yet. Okay, and you do that through these backlinks that come from these referring domains. So a backlink is any clickable text linking from one website to another, and you get that from a referring domain. So make sure when you're building these out, you want practically every single one of these to be a high quality backlink coming from an authoritative referring domain. Now, an authoritative referring domain is another website that has already high strength and trust ratings with Google. So when you get a backlink from them, it's going to grant more credibility, so power and trust, and really increase your ratings on your own website. Now you're indexing for about 56 of those keywords that I was talking about in your website for Google, bringing you just over 80 traffic per month on average, okay? And if we click these keywords, we can really see where most of your traffic is coming from. And so you're getting siding and gutter repair, gutter and siding repair, gutters and siding repair are going to be the three where most of your traffic is coming from. Now you can see these are all from your siding service page of your website because you're within that first page of Google for most of those, right? Now, this is what I would consider a nationwide keyword search because it has no location attached to it. So there's a chance that people searching this definitely aren't within the area that you guys cover. So you want to be able to hunker down and really figure out, again, the keywords that you want to be able to rank for. Like this is the better one, right? Emergency roof repair, Nebraska. There's only 50 searches from that, but you are within that 5th or 6th page, so you're not getting any traffic to that. Or same one down here for Colorado, right? Again, 9th or 10th page of Google, no traffic because nobody's seeing you when you're that far back. So you got to really figure out which areas you want to target and for what services, and that's what you really need to go for. And then you can branch from there as soon as you start ranking for those, okay? Now, Paramount, this is them into that same program. We can see they've put some time and effort into building out their trust and strength here with Google, having almost 1.5K backlinks. They're indexing for 400 and almost 50 keywords, bringing close to 200 traffic. And if we look at the keywords they're ranking for, what's it? Okay, so obviously they're getting some traffic from their company name, but also Roofing Madison WI, Roofers Madison, Wisconsin, Roofing Madison, Wisconsin. See all these different Roofing Madison, Wisconsin keywords, and see there's a bunch of different variations of how people search this too. You can see 300 searches for the same keyword I typed in, Roofing Madison WI, 300 searches per month. They are on that 6th position, so well on that first page, so they're getting a decent amount of traffic from that. So that's how, these are the types of keywords that I would want to be trying to rank for, as we consider them buyer intent, meaning somebody typing this in is looking for the type of service that you guys provide within an area that you cover. So this is true buyer intent. And especially once you get these people into the website and have, good call to actions on your website, being buttons asking, for them to reach out to you, things of that nature, conversion rates can get between 30 and 40% of the people that actually come into your website. And that's leads coming to you guys every single month. So that's how I'd be targeting these different informations, especially the service areas is going to be a huge thing. So I'm rambling on here. If you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to elaborate on anything and help you guys any way that I can. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.